Hi, this is Team 11 from CS130's final project. Hi, my name is Daisuke.
I'm Sparsh.
I'm Uma Opasni.
I'm Burak Arslan.
I'm Horan Lee.
And we created a kitchen display system, which is a system that is incorporated in many of the restaurants across the globe, where they handle orders coming from the customer side onto the kitchen so that the kitchen people and the staff can know which orders to prepare next. All right, so just as a brief explanation, why we did this was because we wanted to create a more affordable and alternative option for a KDS system as opposed to the first party options that is provided publicly right now. That saves us costs and it also gives us the flexibility to implement our own features, which is something that we really wanted to do. I'm going to pass it on to Sparsh next to talk about the design.
Yeah. So the general stack of our architecture goes that we used TypeScript and React for the front end, and then we used Supabase for the back end. And then our middleware consisted of ensuring route safety and making sure that our front end was able to communicate with Supabase properly. So in addition to this, the way that our architecture works is that we have our front end connect to the Square service that restaurants would already have an account with. And once you create your account with Square, you can then log in through our system onto Square. And then through Square, customers would also be able to place orders. And once they've done so, Square would generate a link for the customer specifically, and they would be able to use that to track the status of their order. And then our app would be the primary way that the communication would take place between the two parties, the restaurant and the customer. The restaurant would use the front end features that we have designed to send updates to the customer.
Yeah, and so on the front end side, the way that we designed it was we had order cards components that were created using Tailwind. We used Tailwind to create most of our components, so to make the CSS generation easier and to make these components easy to move across different pages of the application. But yeah, on the order cord, we have the order number displayed as well as the time in which the order was created so that the kitchen staff can track how long it takes to put in the orders. And on the customer side, the customer can use a token created with at the time that they ordered to view their order and keep track of its status. As the kitchen staff is completing the order, they can log whether it's being prepared, when it's being completed, and when it is ready for pickup. And the customer on their side can view these updates in real time. The kitchen staff also is able to proceed these orders in real time so that they're not having to refresh the page and come back every time to wasting valuable time that they could be spending on the actual preparation of the food. And yeah, all of the order items are listed on the ticket as well as modifications so that they know exactly what the customer wants.
Okay, so for the demo, every owner starts by signing up. Let's just create a mock user. So after the initial sign up, they have to connect their Square account. Hold on. Once the account is connected, they are taken to the KDS page where the are going to be displayed. Let's just create a mock order to display it. So we will create an invoice here for the customer. It's two items. Send the invoice. And now let's take payments. Okay. So once the user pays it, the order is going to appear on the KDS page. This will be displayed by the kitchen staff so that they can update the status of the orders. And once the payment is taken, also we will generate a unique token for the order so that customers can track the status of their orders. In the real world, this is going to be probably given to the customer as a QR code so that once they scan it, they will be taken to the unique page for the order. Just copy this and go to this page. So yeah, users can also view their order statuses here. So let's say that the kitchen staff starts preparing the order. They will update their status here. Once they update it here, it will also be reflected on the customer page. And it is the same, like once it's done, it will be displayed as ready here. And once the order is picked up, it will be removed from this page, and it will be viewed as completed on the customer page. And also the kitchen staff can view the completed order in the history section here. So that's basically how it works.
So here's our GitHub page. And on our GitHub page, we have a README that the users of our KDS system can follow the guidelines here and install KDS on their own devices. And thank you for listening to our demo presentation. And yeah, that's it.